My name is Isabella and I'm 13 years old. I live in Atlanta, Georgia, and I love to cook. I've been cooking ever since I was 7, so today I'm going to make crepes. So I've got 2 eggs. I'll begin by putting them in the bowl. My style of cooking is inspired by Russian and European cuisines because my family is from Russia. So I kind of incorporate that into my cooking. Alright, so I'm going to whisk these eggs so that they're full of air. So now I'm going to add about 1 teaspoon of sugar and mix that. And then 2 tablespoons of melted butter. Now I'm going to add about 1/8 of a teaspoon of salt and combine that well. And then I have here 1 1/4 cups of room temperature milk. And just combine that well. Okay, now I have 1 cup of white flour. I'm just going to add that in. And now you're going to whisk it until it's got no lumps. Okay, now that my batter is all done, I have a preheated skillet ready to go. So I'm about to start. And there's this little saying in Russia, and it's "Первый блин комом," and that means that the first pancake is always the worst, and that's usually true. But we'll see how this one goes. Okay, so I've just got a ladle. I'll put it in the center and rotate it as fast as I can to get it as thin as possible, because crepes are pretty much thin pancakes. Okay, so this one looks okay. It's pretty round. So we'll just wait for this one to cook, and I will flip it when the center is set and the edges are turning golden brown. So this one is just about ready to flip. So I'll take my silicone spatula, just loosen the edges a little, then go underneath and just flip it. Okay, this one is done, so I'm just going to slide it on my plate and start on the next one. So I don't have to grease this again because it is already greased. And every time I add another ladle, I'll mix the batter around because the flour settles. Okay, my crepes are done, so I'm just going to cover them with a lid or plastic wrap or even a damp towel to make sure they don't dry out. Okay, so I'm going to start with my filling now. And so I have 1 cup of heavy whipping cream. I'm just going to add that to my mixer. And I have the whisk attachment. And I'm just going to beat it till soft peaks form. Okay, my whipped cream is almost ready, so I'm just going to add about a 1/2 teaspoon of this vanilla. Okay, now I'm just going to whip it up a little bit more. Okay, that looks good. Now I'm going to put it aside into a bowl. Get that. Okay. So just set this aside, and then we're going to get our cream cheese, and we're going to use 1 8-ounce package. Okay, and you can still have a little bit of the whipped cream still left in the bowl because it'll make the process of whipping the cream cheese a little bit easier. So just pop your cream cheese in there. Okay. And just whip this until it's smooth. And this is softened with cream cheese because if you use it cold, it won't look as good. Cream cheese looks pretty good, so now I'm going to add my confectioner's sugar, and this is about 1 cup. So just add that in. Okay, and you occasionally want to scrape down the sides of the bowl to make sure it's all getting mixed through. So, if you look here, the cream cheese and sugar are separating a bit, so I'm just going to mix it all together to make sure it combines and start it up again. That looks better. Okay. So this is just about done. I'm just going to give it one more good scrape to make sure I get all of the sugar and cream cheese combined. But see how smooth and creamy this is? This is definitely the consistency you want. Okay, so just make sure you get the bottom. And you can start it up again. And this is really incorporating air into the whipped cream because it's quite dense. Okay, this looks perfect. So now I'm going to take this off and get all of this good stuff off. Okay, so now I will give it one more good scrape. Okay, this is lovely. Very, very smooth. Okay, so now I'm going to get my cream that I set aside. And let me just take this off here so we can set that aside. Okay, so now I have my cream. I'm going to add a little bit of this into my cream cheese to lighten it. And you don't have to fold this through because this is just the first addition of cream. So just mix it through. Okay, that looks good. So now we're just going to add the rest of our cream, and this time we're going to fold it. So that the air stays in. And so you just do this by going around the bottom and back up to the top. And you just do this until it's combined. And the reason we don't stir it is because if you stir it, all of the air that we just whipped in will go out and your filling will go flat. Okay, so just combine it just until you can see the separation between cream cheese and cream. And your filling is done. Okay, so my crepes, my filling, and my sliced strawberries are ready. So I'm just going to take this top crepe and flip it over and add a strip of filling down the middle, because we're going to roll it up. Okay, that looks good. Now we're going to add our strawberries. Okay, so now we're just going to take these edges and fold them over our filling and just flip the whole thing over. And then we can just add a dollop of the filling on top and add some strawberries for garnish.